Hello students, today we will start our new chapter, some applications of trigonometry. That means here we will apply the property of trigonometry in different situations. Okay. So our today's topic is some example on height and distance. Okay. So for the situation which involves height and distance, on that situation we will use the properties of trigonometry. So let's check this topic. Look at here, suppose the student of a school are visiting Qutub Minar. Now if a student is looking at the top of the Minar, a right triangle can be imagined to be made, as you can see in the figure. Can the students find out the height of the Minar without actually measuring it? Okay, so here is the student, okay, and he is looking at the top of the Minar. Okay, now the question is, without measuring it, how can he find the height of the Minar? Okay, now if you look at the next slide, in the figure the line AC from the eye of the student to the top of the Minar, that means this line, this dotted line, is called line of sight. The student is looking at the top of the Minar. The angle BAC, that means this angle, the angle BAC so formed by the line of sight, that means this AC line of sight with the horizontal is called the angle of elevation. That means this BAC is angle of elevation, okay, of the top of the Minar from the eye of the student. Thus the line of sight is the line drawn from the eye of an observer to the point in the object viewed by the observer. The angle of elevation of the point viewed is the angle formed by the line of the sight with the horizontal when the point being viewed is above the horizontal level. Okay, that means this A to C, suppose here is the eye of the student and here is the, at the C point is the top of the Minar. This joining of A and C is the line of sight, and this AC line is creating an angle BAC with the horizontal AB. Okay, so this BAC angle is the angle of elevation. Now next situation, a girl sitting on the balcony is looking down at the flower pot placed on the stair. In this case, the line of sight is below of the horizontal level. Okay, this line is below of the horizontal level. The angle so formed by the line of sight with the horizontal, now I am considering this one is the horizontal level because this line and this line is parallel to each other. Okay, that means if she look at the straight, this is the horizontal level which is parallel to this ground. Okay, and she is looking down at the flower pot. Okay, this is the line of sight. Now the angle between them is called angle of depression. That means angle of depression of a point on the object being viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when the point is below the horizontal level. So these are the definitions of lines of sight and what is angle of elevation and what is angle of depression. Angle of elevation is whenever a observer looking up, okay, and angle of depression takes place when the observer looking down by the horizontal line. Okay, now we will discuss about an example. Example 1, a tower stands vertically on the ground. From a point on the ground which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower found to be 60 degree. find the height of the tower. So this is the top of the tower, this A point is the top of the tower, okay. This B point is the where this tower touches the ground, okay. Now at the 15-meter distance from B there is another point C, okay. Now from this C, okay, from this point C, the top of the tower makes an angle 60 degree with the ground, okay. Now you have to find what is the distance of, or what is the height of AB. What is the height of the tower, that is what is the length of AB. So if you look at this ABC triangle, since in the question it is given that since in the question it is given that the tower is vertical on the ground, that means this angle is 90 degree, that means ABC is a right angle triangle, okay, where CB is the distance of the point from the tower, okay, ACB is the angle of elevation, okay, and AB is the height of the tower. Now this is a right angle triangle. I have to use this 60 degree, that means we will consider this angle as acute angle, okay. If this C angle is acute angle, okay, you can write AB by BC is equals to tan 60 degree. Why? Because this is the opposite side, right, and this is the adjacent side, and you know the formula that tan theta is equals to opposite by adjacent. Now in place of theta it is 60 degree, so you can write tan 60 degree is equal to AB by BC. Tan 60 degree, the value of tan 60 is √3, and in place of BC you can put the value of BC, which is 15 meter, okay. That means AB will be 15 √3 by cross multiplication. That means AB means height of the tower is 15 √3 meter. In this way, by applying trigonometric ratio geometrically, we can find what is the height of the tower without measuring it, okay. This is the application of the trigonometry. Now example number 2, an electrician has to repair an electric fault on a pole of a height 5 meter. She needed to reach a point 1.3 meter below the top of the pole to undertake the repair work. What should be the length of the ladder that she should use, which when inclines at an angle 60 degree to the horizontal would enable her to reach the required position. Also, how far from the foot of the pole should she place the foot of the ladder, okay. So here the situation is, this is a electrical pole, okay, and the electrician have to repair at the point B, okay. Now the question is, what should be the length of the ladder that she should use, which when inclined at the angle 60 degree, this ladder have to be make a angle 60 degree with the ground, okay, with the horizontal, would enable her to reach the required position. That means what will be the length of BC, so that it makes 60 degree with the ground and it will reach to the required point B, okay. And also the question is, how far from the foot of the pole should she place the foot of the ladder. Also you have to find the CD distance, okay. In the figure, electrician is required to reach at the point B on the pole AD, right. So the distance BD will be 5 minus 1.3 meter. Why 5 minus 1.3 meter? In the figure, the electrician is required to reach at the point B, right. So the length of BD, if you look at the figure, the length of this BD is equal to AD minus AB. Now AD is the height of the pole, which is 5 meter given in the question, and AB is given as 1.3 meter. Why? Because she need to reach a point 1.3 meter below the top. That means this B is 1.3 meter below the top. That means AB is 1.3 meter. So BD will be AD minus AB, that is 5 minus 1.3, that is 3.7 meter. Okay, now if you look at BDC triangle, this BDC triangle is a right angle triangle because pole is the vertical on the ground. Okay, and you will consider this acute angle as 60 degree. The value of BD is known. Okay, you have to find what will be the length of the ladder. That means you have to find the BC length, right? That means you have to use a trigonometric ratio where you can use BD and BC. That means you can use opposite side and hypotenuse. Okay, now you can say that opposite side by hypotenuse is equal to sine. That's why I am writing here BD by BC is equal to sine 60 degree. Okay, because both opposite and hypotenuse are there. So put the value of BD, put the value of sine 60 degree, which is root 3 by 2. Do the calculation, you will get the value of BC. In place of root 3, you will use 1.73. Okay, so this is the length of the ladder. Okay, now you also have to find the value of DC. Now DC is the adjacent side. So you can use the trigonometric ratio cot 60 degree. Why? Look at here, DC by BD. This DC by BD, that means adjacent by opposite. Okay, and adjacent by opposite is equal to cot. That's why DC by BD is equal to cot 60 degree, and cot 60 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. Again do the cross multiplication, you will get the value of DC, which is 2.14 meter approx. Okay, now we will discuss about the next example. Next example is from a point P on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of a 10 meter tall building is 30 degree. A flag is hosted at the top of the building and the angle of elevation of the top of the flag staff from the point P is 45 degree. Find the length of the flag staff and the distance of the building from the point P. Okay, so the height of the building is given as 10 meter. So this AB represents the height of the building, right? So you can say that AB is equal to 10 meter. Okay, now this BD is the flag staff. So from the figure you can say that APB angle is 30 degree. Okay, and APD angle is 45 degree. Okay, because from the point P at the top of the building the angle is 30 degree, angle of elevation is 30 degree, and at the top of the flag staff the angle is 45 degree. So you have to find what will be the length of flag staff. That means you have to find the length of BD. Also you have to find the length of AP. Okay, now here we are required to find the length of the flag staff DB. Okay, now if you look at PAB triangle, this is a right angle triangle which involves the acute angle 30 degree. Okay, APB, this one. Now here, from here you can find this AP distance. How? Because this is adjacent. Okay, and this one is opposite. Okay, the length of the opposite side is given, that is 10, and the adjacent side you have to find. Okay, that means you can write AB by AP is equal to 10 30 degree. That means AP is equal to 10 root 3. Okay, so you got the value of AP. Now you have to find what is the value of BD. Okay, here Now suppose this dB is equal to x meter. This dB is x. Okay, and AB is given as 10. That means this AD is 10 plus x. Okay, the length of AD is 10 plus x. Now if you take APD triangle, APD triangle, this is also a right angle triangle where the value of AD is 10 plus x and the value of AP is 10 root 3, which you have evaluated in the previous slide. So from this figure you can say that this AD by AP is equal to 1045. Okay, because this is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side. So 1045 is equal to AD by AP. Put the value of AD and AP and calculate the value of x. So you will get the value of x as 10 into root 3 minus 1. In place of root 3, use 1.732. You will get the value of x as 7.32. So the length of the flex tab is 7.32 meter. Okay. Now next example. The angle of depression of the top and the bottom of an 8 meter tall building from the top of a multi-storied building are 30 degree and 45 degree respectively. Find the height of the multi-storied building and the distance between two buildings. Okay, so in the figure, PC is the multi-storied building. This PC is the multi-storied building and this AB is 8 meter tall building. So the AB length is 8 meter given. Okay, we are interested to determine the height of the multi-storied building, that is PC. You have to find the length of this PC. Okay, and the distance between two buildings, that means you have to find the length of AC. Now if you observe the figure, okay, PB is the transversal to the parallel lines PQ and BD. This PQ is the horizontal level and this is BD, also parallel to the horizontal level. So you can say that this PQ and BD are parallel to each other and this PB is the transversal. Okay, that means if this angle is 30 degree, this will be also 30 degree. Okay, again this PQ is parallel to this AC, this ground, and again AP is the transversal. So you can say that if this angle is 45 degree, that is angle of depression, this is also 45 degree. So this angle is 45 degree, this angle is 30 degree. Okay, now we'll check the next slide. Okay, so in the triangle PBD, if you look at this PBD triangle, this one, the value of BD and the value of AC both are same. Okay, so you can write PD by BD. PD by BD is equal to 1030 degree and the value of 1030 is 1 by root 3. That means by cross multiplication you will get PD is equals to PD root 3. Now you have to take this PAC triangle. Okay, PAC is also a right angle triangle. If you look at PAC triangle, you can say that this PC, okay, by this AC, PC by AC is equals to 1045 degree, which is equal to 1. That means PC is equal to AC. So if you look at the figure, PC is equal to this, PC is equal to PD plus DC. So in place of PC is equal to AC, you can write PD plus DC is equal to AC. Okay, Again this AC is equal to BD, and the value of BD is equal to PD root 3. Okay, so in place of this AC put PD root 3. Okay, because AC is equal to this BD, and also the value of DC and the value of AB is same, and the value of AB is given as 8 meter. So put the value here, PD plus 8 is equal to PD root 3. From here you can find the value of PD. Okay, that means this length PD. Okay, after calculation you will get the value 4 into root 3 plus 1. I have to find the value of PC, right? So if you add PD with DC, that means 8 meter, you will get the value of PC. That means the height of the multi-story building will be 8 plus the value of PD. Okay, and the distance between the two buildings, that is this AC, is equal to BD, and the value of BD is PD root 3. Here is the value of PD, so this value into root 3 will be the distance of AC. So the value of AC will be 4 into 3 plus root 3 meter. Okay, in this way you have to solve this question. Now next example. From a point on the bridge across a river, the angle of depression of the bank on the opposite sides of the river are 30 degree and 45 degree. Okay, so here is the point on the bridge. Okay, from here the angle of depression in this side is 30 degree and this side is 45 degree. Okay, now the question is, if the bridge is at the height 3 meter, that means PD is equal to 3 meter given from the bank. Find the width of the river. You have to find the width of the river, that means you have to find what will be the value of AB. Okay, so if you look at AB, if you look at this picture, you can write AB is equal to AD plus BD. Okay, and DP is given as 3 meter because this is the height of the bridge. Okay, also given that this is 30 degree. Now you can say that this dotted line and this AB is parallel to each other and AP is the transversal. So if this angle is 30 degree, this is also 30 degree. Similarly, if this angle is 45 degree, this is also 45 degree. Okay. Now in the triangle APD, this angle becomes 30 degree. Okay, if you consider this 30 degree as acute angle, as the required acute angle, you can say that PD by AD is equal to tan 30 degree. Put the value of tan 30 degree, the value of AD will be 3 root 3 meter. Okay, so you got the value of AD. Now again, if you take this PDB triangle, this one, this angle is 45 degree. So again you can write that PD by BD is equal to tan 45. Okay, that means, and tan 45, the value of tan 45 is equal to 1. So you can write BD is equal to PD is equal to 3 meter. Okay, now that means this distance is 3 meter and this distance is 3 root 3 meter. So that means the width of the river will be 3 plus 3 root 3 meter. Okay, so this will be the required answer. Here the step is missing. Here in the right angle triangle PBD, you can write tan 45 degree is equal to PD by BD. So since tan 45 equal to 1, so 1 will become equal to PD by BD. That's why BD is equal to PD is equal to 3. Okay, that's why they have written this line. Okay, so in this way you have to solve this question. This is all for today. Thank you.